Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And in this segment of 112 scale military action figures takes, I'm showcasing the arsenal of Pew Pews, uh, special metal edition part 1. Why am I saying this? What kind of series is this that I'm calling it special metal edition part 1? This will be a 3-part series of a couple of, like 12 weapons that I love that the Arsenal of Pew Pew's done in my special metal uh, paint request, which is what took so long. I'm going to start off first, in this case, with the AK Bullpup, made in this special kind of like metal edition, and it looks great with um, my favorite models for this kind of thing are the Garrison Cavalry from the Valorverse Action Force line. And I chose to have the AK with the grenade launcher for the gentleman with the gas mask head for a change, because for whatever reason it just looks like it makes sense, you know, aesthetically, that is. It's a good look, the right kind of metal that matches the rest of the getup of these guys, because their masks, they sell the AKA Bullpup in their site, but it's normally just black. But they made me this, so I was pretty excited about that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to showcase is the saw, the metal saw, special metal saw. Me and the brothers always go back and forth trying to figure out how to label the paint. Like, what do you call it? Chrome black, black chrome, gun metal, but it's not exactly gun metal. But either way, once they showed me this color, I was just like in love with this color scheme and pattern. So yeah, I would highly recommend this saw for any of the Valaverse guys that have, you know, the metal heavy theme thing, because it looks like it makes sense, right? Yeah, I love this special. I think they had to even import a couple of these paints from Europe, because the locals did not have that special blender brew for paint. Let's see. Next up, something familiar that you guys seen in desert format, except in this case, my special favorite brew is the M4 uh, with the M203 grenade launcher, except in my special metal format, right? I don't know about y'all, but while the weapon itself doesn't look I'm so anything special, because of the way I'm sure you guys seen this version way too many times in general. uh Hang on, it just looks so gosh dang good with the daggone mask. Like, let's look at this, folks. Like, really take the time to look at this. It's a nice gosh dang look, because it like hella makes sense aesthetically. You know what I mean? It's just like it blends. Now, since these guys are the bad guys, it's kind of uh well, I guess you really can't put a uh ownership to who can, what bad guys can use. They can use any kind of weapon, right? But usually they use Euro weapons for the bad guys. But in this case, you know, American weapons will do, since these guys were former, soldiers in America in this, dystopian world that, Bobby Valla came up with. Um, and in this one, this is the G36C in that special blend. I think it looks great, folks. I really do. And look at the way it blends with the mask. It's just a good gosh dang look. Metal, metal, you know, looks good. I can't I can't, you know, emphasize enough how I think this aesthetic looks just so good, especially with, you know, when you're wearing masks like this. I can't wait to get more of these garrison cavalry soldiers that, you know, from Bobby Val and them, because it looks like they're gonna make another one soon uh, in Joe Lanta, except it'll be the ones with the white skin instead of the, you know, black one. So it's gonna be kind of cool to mix it up. I'm gonna have enough of those guys will army build all together. You know, it's just great to have multiples of these things. Army is great. I'm glad that I got all the ones that I do got. I wish I had bought more, but I was a latecomer, so I had to pay the extra tax, the scalper's tax, to get these at a, you know, what I believe to be the fair price at, you know, that was going on. So yeah, starting in this hobby, I think it's a great look. All of this is a great look. So if you're a Garrison Cavalry fan, or just a fan of the metal color, the special metal color, you're gonna have to ask my, you know, our boys over in Arsenal of Pew Pews. It's a special custom make that for y'all. Um, I'm hoping that they release this in this special just lineup in general on their Etsy store. But you know, it's one thing to have these things and then like a bunch of inventory that you can't sell. So I kind of see why they take special requests, because yeah, you can only house so much, and what if a color that we all think is cool doesn't exactly sell? Well, for me, I think this is a color that will. I always think that you can't go wrong with black, this, and desert. My favorite, but I'm being biased. You know, it's my taste. You know, I just assume that everybody got taste like me, and I could be wrong. I could be the only guy who enjoys this metal, but as far as I know, I think it looks sexy. Sexy special metal edition, you know. So yeah, go hit them up in IG, the Arsenal of Pew Pews, the brothers over there, in Etsy and or IG. You can see them in Facebook too. These guys have been good to me. I buy from them all the time, and I love, again, supporting them and a lot of other, well, not really a lot of other, but on a consistent basis. Yeah, no, Arsenal's my guys. I only got two. I only got like three guys that I really go to these days, and that's um, them. You know, Top Fun and Works. But Works is not for this. They're geared more towards the uh, the Mezcos. So, anyways, yeah. Uh, that's all I got for this segment of One Tail Scale Military Action Figures Takes, the special metal edition from the Arsenal of Pew Pews. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector, and until the next video, folks, ciao.